matter what happens, we must endure. This is what I could hear the Abzan clan chanting in Tarkir. We have to endure. We have to endure. You think, what are we talking about here? Well, welcome again. We got Tarkir Dragonstorm coming out, and we are talking about the mechanics of Dragonstorm. And each clan has their own specific mechanic in this set for Dragonstorm. And the mechanic specifically for Abzan is endure. They want to endure. No matter the hardship, no matter the trials, no matter the tests, they're going to endure. Just like in our lives. We have difficulties or trials and tests. Come on, we can endure. We can get through it. Endure. But what does endure do? Maybe you're wondering, how does endure work? What is the mechanic? Why does it work? And how does it work? And it's a really simple mechanic, not as complex as some of the others of what it can do. Pretty simple of what it does. So this is going to be in your creature. So Abzan is white, green, black. So you're going to only find those in those colors, the endure mechanic. And what you're going to see is, endure says, is whenever this creature enters. So when a creature, one of these creatures that has endure enters, it's going to say it endures number 2, 3, 5, 7, whatever. And what that means is you can choose one of the things. You can either put that many +1/+1 counters on it, or create a XX spirit creature token, which is whatever the number is. So if the endure is 3, you'd either put 3 +1/+1 counters on that creature, or you would create a 3/3 spirit creature token. Now, the spirit doesn't have flying, it's just a normal 3 spirit. So it either puts another body on the board, or it pumps up the creature you already have. So this is a really cool mechanic and a really cool ability, especially with some of the synergies already out there. I'm excited about it. I already have built a while back a +1/+1 counters deck with some of the new things from Aether Drift. So this goes right along with it, because now we are additional putting +1/+1 counters. Now you add things in there like the Ozolith and some things like that that are actually still standard legal. You can add extra 1/1 counters. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. And so I think this mechanic is a lot of fun. It is really cool. You're going to see different ones out there. So like the one I'm looking at, Earth Carver is 5 and in green. It says when the creature endures, it endures 3. So you're going to have some different ways to finding the enduring mechanic, but as you go out, the creatures will show up and you'll see them and be like, okay, now I have a choice. Do I want to put the +1/+1 counter on this creature, or do I want to get us another body on the board? Maybe it's endure 1 and you need a body to use as a sacrifice outlet for something, or that's a removal spell or whatever. Or you're just like, wow, the other team is getting wide. It's going to be difficult. I need to put this down. So endure is a fun mechanic. It helps you make a decision of either pumping up one creature, making it big, or giving yourself more creatures on the board. Sometimes it all depends on the mechanics. You know, when we go into draft, if you're going to play in pre-release, this is pretty good to know, because you got to figure out, okay, how do I do? What do I do? How do I want this to go? A lot of times you want more creatures on the board, but sometimes you want that big creature, especially if you can give it trample or it's got other abilities. So this is endure, and the Abzan, the clan there, they will endure, and you can endure with these creatures, and hopefully you'll be at a pre-release. Hope you'll pick up these cards. Excited for Tarkir Dragonstorm. Hope you're excited for these mechanics as well. We'll continue finishing up all the mechanics next week and going through each and every single one of the new mechanics that are in the set. But one of my favorite is endure, because you have that choice to make, and it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So let me know in the comments below, do you like this ability? What would you choose most of the time? Are you going to choose the 1/1 counters, or are you going to choose the spirit creature token? Let me know in the comments below. As always, we'll see you next time.